Well, Mr. Prime Minister, let me first thank you for the invitation and say on behalf of my delegation that what a pleasure it is for us to visit Sri Lanka. I know it's a time of Corona when there's hardly any travel. All meetings are virtual. But we decided that we would come and actually have a face-to-face meeting. And that's because we value our ties with Sri Lanka. As I told you, Mr. Prime Minister, my interaction with Sri Lanka has mainly been cricket. And I came in really as a straight out of university, first time to play cricket, way back in the 70s when you had started your politics. I was starting my cricket. So I came here and then the last time I played here was '86. And so I was already more than anyone else here. I already knew Sri Lanka very well, and I had, knew Sri Lanka through their cricket, because Sri Lanka started very much as a non-test playing country, and then gradually I saw it emerge as a cricketing power, which was very good for us because, it was a team from the subcontinent, and, its evolution was good for all of us. First of all, I want to invite you to Pakistan again, and I especially want to invite you because not many people in Sri Lanka know that what is northern Pakistan was the center of Buddhist civilization. And since my government has come to power, we've unearthed something which is a very rare thing, a 40 feet sleeping Buddha in just near Islamabad. And we have obviously the whole Buddhist civilization, the Gandhara civilization, is all north of Pakistan. So we are now planning a whole trail for people already from South Korea. Their Buddhist monks have come over, and we now are planning a whole trail for Buddhist pilgrims, for tourists all over Pakistan. But I would love you to come and we will show you around. We have passed through a similar experience, very tough experience. Your experience was much longer than ours, almost 30 years with fighting terrorism. We had a 10-year period where it was, we had lost almost 70,000 people to terrorism. So we have gone through that, and I'm very proud to say that Pakistan did its bit to help Sri Lanka overcome as much as we could overcome. It was one of your biggest challenges, because a country that relies a lot on tourism, the first thing that terrorism affects is tourism. And second thing it affects is investment. So because we went through the same thing, I was very happy that finally Sri Lanka has has overcome this big challenge. Just like we are very lucky, because of, very proud to say, our security forces and our intelligence agencies, we overcame the challenge. Whereas you see in Afghanistan, it's still, despite one of the greatest armies in the world, they still have not been able to come to terms with it militarily. And now, of course, they are trying to resolve it, which I always thought was always the answer, was a political settlement. But we finally did overcome it. We have come. I brought my team along. I have my Commerce Minister, obviously my Foreign Minister, Shah Mahmood Qureshi. We have a head of our Board of Investment, Atif Bukhari. And then we have a Tourism Minister, Zulfi Bukhari, because tourism is something actually we want to learn from you, because Sri Lanka is much more advanced in tourism. In Pakistan, we never paid attention to it. So now we are developing it, and we especially thought that we want to learn, because I actually visited one of your resorts. It was somewhere south, and it was on a lake, and I still remember that it was a very well done resort, which we haven't. There's no concept of resorts in Pakistan. So anyway, I brought my tourism minister along. We hope to have interactions. We hope to strengthen our relationship with you. And again, we hope to see you in Pakistan so that we can further strengthen our relationship.